Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Now here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. This game following their win against the Rockets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Murray's shot is good.
And love that three from Murray. Just answering the bell.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Gordon, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. No good on the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at San Antonio, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And Denver has possession, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Denver moving it around. Jokic against Wembanyama, 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Watson. He picked up 15 in their last win against Houston. Jokic, rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 4. Castle on the wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Wembanyama's got this. Second bucket on the night. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Wembanyama, and it's Johnson in for Castle. Fox with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside Johnson. Champagnie, the pass to Vassell. He drops it from range. Vassell's got 9.
This is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Jokic. coming off a terrific game against Houston.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Fox, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
A different look for San Antonio. Olynyk checked in for Champagnie. Barnes comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Hardaway up top, covered by Johnson. Picked by Holmes. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Spurs lead by 7. Here he goes. And Harper gets it to go.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Pickett passes to Johnson. Holmes, a screen on Barnes. Johnson with a bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
San Antonio has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Harper. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jones comes in for Holmes, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Pickett. Count it.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Murray passes to Jones, and down it goes. 2 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Olynyk passes to Harper. Driving inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. He does not get the second one.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Pass to Harper. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Harper out there with Johnson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Here's Harper after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And he gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shoots it from the high post. Murray, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
Johnson inside, defended by Hardaway. Here's Harper, down low. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Harper. Plumlee's got his first points of the night.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Jamal Murray. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Strother. 4-3. And again, Denver no good. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Harper. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by San Antonio. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Hardaway, pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Castle outside. Releases. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game is 9. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Watson. No points so far. Here's Gordon. Banked it in off the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Castle for 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Brown's shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fox with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Castle on the wing. This one for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Castle's got 7.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Cornette's checked in for Champagny. And a switch here also for Denver. Hardaway's checked in. Outside Brown. Gordon outside. Out to the right wing. The open shot, Jokic, and it falls all over the rim and in. That's 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of. Nice pass.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Now here's Brown. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And yep, it's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail to the paint. Gordon finds Jokic. The baseline J. Some solid defense from Cornet. San Antonio has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Hardaway against Fox. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And that one's long. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game. And now, as the regular season, that does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. To the inside. Biyombo, good. Biyombo's got this first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Murray passes to Watson. Back to Murray. From the top of the key. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. Lays it up and banks it in. Castle's got 9 points.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Murray passes to Watson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
From 9 feet out. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you gotta get the job done.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. San Antonio moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. Castle for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Back to Murray. Fires it. Misses the jumper. San Antonio leading by 5. Now Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Back to Murray. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. to the middle. Vassell can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
In the paint, Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Pass to Cornet, out to Fox. And here's Vassell. Count that bucket. Vassell's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Here's Jokic. Yep, count it. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Watson. And a two-handed jam!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Murray. Out to Gordon from outside the arc. Harper pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Barnes. Olynyk finds Johnson. The three. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From 12 feet. Again, Denver scores. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Outside Olynyk. Here's Harper, defended by Murray. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Harper. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Here's Harper. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Inside, here's Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Johnson. Gordon pulls it in. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Jokic. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Spurs out in front, up by 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action. Score for us. San Antonio leading by 3. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, They were giving it to him.
Pass to Hardaway to tie it up. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Murray. Now here's Hardaway. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Vassell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Murray. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Strother. That one's good. This game is all even.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Murray, driving to the basket. Ooh, aggressive take from Murray.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league. Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. From 7 feet away. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And the layup falls. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the shot's good. Murray's got 11 points here in the second half.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And we've got a timeout from... David Adelman. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Plumlee's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother, and Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Book it!
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Murray against Fox. Here's Castle. Vassell! Oh, missed on the train. Brown with it. Castle covering. Now Jokic. Puts it up from 7. Can't get it to go. Fox against Murray. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Now Jokic. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, no good on the layup. Vassell with it. He's against Watson. Now Vassell fires the 3, and he nails it.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Gordon. Takes a three. Buries it from outside.
Big-time points from a big-time player. Aaron Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
Murray against Fox. Gordon pulls it down. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Outside Wembanyama from downtown. Yes, sir, with the three.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 6-point game. Wembanyama rips down the board, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jamal Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
And the Spurs call time here. They're leading by 4.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Here's Fox. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Now a timeout called by Denver. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.